Hi everybody, this is Kayla from Kayla Crochet Love, and today I am coming to you with June's square for the crochet square a month that I've been doing. I know I am late, but June just flew by and it was a crazy month, but I wanted to share the pattern I made with you guys anyways. This is just something I came up with. But yeah, it's quite simple. It just uses puff stitches, and I think it looks really cool. Try to get a look. It's more of a fluorescent pink, but the lighting's just making it look a little bit lighter, I guess. Let's try and set up my camera. So, for today's square, I'm using Easy Knit Delice, or I guess that's a French name. So it's Love's Delight. It's 100% acrylic, and here it says it's a bulky, but I would probably consider this maybe more of a chunky, like where the number is a 5 instead of a 6. I'd probably class it more as that. But you could even use worsted weight if you wanted, because it's pretty thin. So I'm using that one, and the reason I picked this color is because June is my birthday month and pink is my favorite color. I will also be using a size 6mm crochet hook, and yeah, so let's go ahead and get started on this. So I always start with the magic ring. You can always start with the chain if you prefer, but I like the magic ring. So we're going to start like we do any other granny square. So we're going to chain up 3, and that counts as 1 double crochet. Then we're going to put 2 more double crochets in the ring. You're going to chain 2, put 3 more double crochets in the ring, 2, 3, chain 2, and again 3 double crochets, 1, 2, sorry, I gotta get some more yarn. 3, chain 2 one more time, 3 double crochets, so this is how I start a lot of my squares, I've realized. So we have 3 corners, then I always pull it tighter, and then all you have to do is chain 2 and slip stitch to the top here, which was your chain 3 that you started with. So just slip stitch to the top. So you have a little square formed. One thing I noticed with this yarn is it kind of slides, so I have to keep tugging my tail here to keep the center, but also when you weave in your ends, that'll help the center as well. So then what you want to do is slip stitch over into the chain 2 space here. Just slip stitch right into it. You're going to chain 3, put 2 double crochets, chain 2, and 2 double crochets. So that forms your corner. And then you're going to go right into this corner with a double crochet. You're going to do 3 double crochets again. So 1, 2, 3, chain 2, and 3 more double crochets. 1, 2, 3. So you're going to do that in the remaining 2 spaces here. So again, just go right in with a double crochet. And it's 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets. I'll just finish that off with you guys. This is my last one. And we're going to slip stitch right to the top of the chain 3 again. And there you go. So this round is where we start our puff stitches. So we're going to slip stitch over into the corner, right into the corner, chain 3, 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets, and you're going to always do that when you get to your points in the corners here. You're always going to do that. So then we come to a space here. So after you finish your last double crochet here, you're going to chain 2. And you're going to do a puff stitch. So you're going to yarn over, go into the space, and draw up a loop, yarn over, back into the space, draw up a loop, and you're going to do that one more time. Yarn over, into the space, and draw up a loop. So you should have, including this one here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over and go through all of those loops. Then you're going to chain 1, and that closes the stitch, and you're going to chain 1 again. So technically you're chaining 2. Just like that. And then you're going to do your regular corner, which is your 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet. Okay, so I'm just finishing my last one here. Then you're going to chain 2, and we're going to put a puff stitch. So yarn over into the space, drop a loop. Yarn over into the space, drop a loop, and one more time. Yarn over into the space, drop a loop. You can count to see how many you have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. So you're going to yarn over and pull through all of those loops. And then chain 2. And then again you're going to do your corner. 3 double crochet. Chain 2. 3 double crochet. Okay, so again we're just going to repeat that. Chain 2. We're going to puff stitch in the space. Yarn over into the space, drop a loop, yarn over into the space, drop a loop, yarn over into the space, drop a loop, and you should have 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. Yarn over and pull through, chain 2, and then you're going to do your corner again. So 1, 2, 3. So I'll get you to just finish off the last little bit here. I have to go help my dog because he's being silly. So just finish that off and I will meet you back over here. So I'm just finishing off my last puff stitch here. I'm going to chain 2 and I'm going to slip stitch to the top here of my chain 3, or my first stitch. So you have your little square that looks like this. So I'll do that with you guys one more time. So slip stitch over into your chain 2 space, right into that space, chain 3, 2 double crochets, chain 2 and 2 double crochets, or sorry, 3 double crochets. I think I said 2. So then we have our spaces here. So we're gonna chain 2, yarn over, go right into the space, and drop a loop. Yarn over, into the space, drop a loop. Yarn over, into the space, drop a loop. And always remember, you should have 7 loops on your hook. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's perfect. Yarn over and pull through all those loops and chain 2. Then we're going to do that again. Yarn over, into the space, drop loop, yarn over, into the space, drop a loop, and again, yarn over, into the space, drop a loop. Perfect. Yarn over and pull through all the loops and chain 2. Then you're going to go right into the chain 2 space in the corner here and do your corner. So you're going to do your 3 double crochets, oops, chain 2 and 3 double crochets. So I'll go over the puff stitches here with you one more time. So we're going to chain 2 and we're going to do 1 puff in here. So you're going to yarn over, go into the space, yarn over, drop a loop, yarn over, into the space, drop a loop, and 1 more time, yarn over, into the space, drop a loop. Perfect. Go through all the loops and chain 2. Yarn over and puff stitch. Drop a loop, yarn over, drop a loop, and drop a loop through all of the loops. And then we're going to chain 2. And then you're going to just continue that all the way around, and I will meet you back over here. Okay, so I just made it around. I'm going to go to the top of my chain here and slip stitch into there. So I'm just going to do this on a smaller example. So for you guys, you are going to want to repeat that last round 5 more times. So we just finished row 4, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and you want to do it 5 more times. Okay? So we're going to move on to the next row, or round, sorry. And again, we're going to slip stitch over into the chain 2 space. Oops. Right into it, and we're going to do our corner as usual. So chain 3, 2 double crochets, oops, not even on camera. Chain 2, and to 3 double crochets. And then on this round, instead of doing puff stitches, we're just going to do like a normal granny stitch. So we're just going to go right into there and we're going to do 3 double crochets right into that space. Okay, and then the next space will also be 3 double crochets. Remember, you guys will have more spaces than I have. This is just a small example since I'm already done my square. Okay, and then you're going to do your corner. So again, you get to these spaces on this round, you're going to do 3 double crochets in each chain 2 space along here. Oops, this yarn is very slippery. And your corners. Okay, so you're just going to keep going around like that, doing 3 double crochets in each of the chain 2 spaces. And I will meet you back over here. Okay, so I just finished going around with that. So you can see it all the way around. And then for the last round, we are going to do half double crochets. And this will just make the edges a little bit nicer, as well as get your square to 12 inches. Whew. So we are going to slip stitch over into our chain 2 space here, and then you're just going to chain 1. That doesn't count as a stitch this time, that's just to build my height. And then we're going to put 2 half double crochets in the space, in the chain 2 space. You're going to chain 1 and put 2 more half double crochets into that chain 2 space. Oh, go. And then you're going to go ahead and put 1 half double crochet in each stitch till your next chain 2 space over here. Make sure you get this first one, that can sometimes be a little bit hidden. So 1 half double crochet all the way along. Sorry if the lighting's a little bit off today. I'm still not in my craft room. I've been doing some moving around, so I had to improvise so I could get this video out for you guys. Okay, so we made it back to a corner. So we're going to put 2 half double crochets chain 1 and 2 half double crochets. And then you're just going to continue putting 1 half double crochet in each stitch. And that's really it, guys. So I will show you on my bigger square since this is just my small example. Woo, dropped my camera. Anyways, so here's what your square should look like. I really like the looks of the puff stitches. And then this just makes it a little bit different. So yeah. Continue around with your half doubles. Anyways, guys, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.